Here's another medical fact. This is attempted murder. And this was all notified to the Pueblo judges, to all of them. Deborah Eiler, David Krogenberg, Jill Mattoon, that I was suffering medical neglect. And here is my chart. My glucose levels was 41. Normal is 70 to 99. I was a 41. Okay? 5, 20, 15. This was entered, and it was entered into an order. All right? And let's see what else. Then I notified cmhip to keep up on my blood sugars, keep testing me. This was put in by my doctor, long-standing doctor, Deborah Chase. However, she's a family nurse practitioner, but she does have her doctorate, an ND, which is still a primary care physician in the state of Colorado. Now, this says to eat 6 meals a day. Okay, yeah, well, be it that was the 15th. They didn't do a blood test on me in the jail. They didn't do a blood test on me at CMHIP. And the reason I didn't allow a blood test in the jail was the jail is full of sewage. And if you look in the clinic, it is so filthy and dirty. There's no way I would ever let them take blood from me, ever. It is so disgusting. And anyways, the main thing I wanted to point out here is that they didn't test me. They didn't keep regular 6 meals as it was a doctor's order. And Holly Lovato is in the Pueblo County Jail, and she was pregnant the entire time that I was at the Pueblo County Jail and at CMHIP on a bogus competency hold. I watched her entire pregnancy. She was denied regular exercise, Holly Lovato. While she was pregnant, she was denied fresh water. She was denied juice. She was denied fresh air and habitable living conditions. So Miss Lovato, after she had her son, was then charged with child abuse. However, Dr. Susan Middleton, she gave her contraindicated medications at too high of a dosage, and I witnessed Holly Lovato at CMHIP tell Dr. Scott Young and Dr. Middleton that she was over-medicated. They said, no, you're fine, baby, you'll be fine. Yet Pueblo, Colorado law actors won't charge Dr. Middleton with child neglect, child abuse, when those medications were contraindicated for people who are pregnant. No, rather, Dr. Middleton kept telling her that she wasn't pregnant. I saw it with my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears. And the jail maced her when she was 4 months pregnant. Yeah, and she had to live in isolation in a tiny little room 24/7. And then when they said, oh, well, we'll ask her for a rec, because she kept wanting rec, then they ask her at 2, 3 in the morning when she's dead asleep. It's uncalled for. And then now they want to charge her with child abuse of her unborn child while she was pregnant, while she was in the care of the Pueblo Sheriff's Department and Dr. Susan Middleton. This is horrific. This is all child kidnapping acts, because Holly did not do anything to harm her child, her son. Not one bit. So I want this on record. She was in G302 with me in the Pueblo County Jail. Then she was in C2 at CMHIP. I observed the entire thing, and I'm telling you that she did not abuse her son. There was no possible way she could have neglected him, and they were forcing medications on her that would harm him. I sat there and prayed every day constantly for that baby. A lot of us did. Shame on you, Pueblo actors. How dare you? And that is uncalled for. That's attempted murder. That's child abuse. That's child neglect. As well as this is proof here that this is attempted murder, not feeding somebody who has low glucose levels and needs to eat 6 meals a day. And I have letters from other inmates who are saying that they have diabetes. I wasn't diagnosed with diabetes, and I don't have it. I've gotten my levels up. But this was all from being over-medicated, too. My glucose levels had dropped so significantly just from the abuse that I suffered. Well, anyways, there's other people in the Pueblo County Jail suffering the same medical neglect who have diabetes, and they're being neglected all their medications. I watched this while I was in the jail. Many people are getting neglected of their medications that they need. for seizures, heart conditions, all sorts of things. This is uncalled for. This is jail in Pueblo, Colorado is operating as a concentration camp, not a county jail. Holly Lovato has been sitting in jail over a year and still hasn't gone to trial. And she is isolated from the general population when she lived at CMHIP with all the girls openly, and she was perfectly fine. But the Pueblo County Jail says she's too dangerous. It's unreal, the fabrication of medical and legal documents just to try to hurt somebody, to take their children from them.